following video is one that we wanted to put together just to commemorate our visit to go see family in Washington. Hope you enjoy. Well, we are on our first leg of the trip. Curtis is just getting gas. Dumped our garbage out from our snacks we ate along the way. We learned one time when we went to the airport, we left a bag of something. I don't know if it was in the trunk or what, but you know when you have to drive a couple hours to the airport and then you take snacks and stuff and then you gotta get rid of whatever. Anyways, long story short, that was bad. So anyways, trying to make sure you don't have anything left in the vehicle, but just filled up with gas.
Yep.
And now we're on our way again. We're going to be. Curtis had gone to work super early that morning, so we were able to leave mid-afternoon and drove a couple hours to the airport. Thankfully, it was fairly easy to get through security and everything. We had a lot of luggage and kind of baggy stuff, but they were able to check some things for us, so that was really nice. Oh, we made it to the airport, made it through check-in. No issues through security. They were super chill, so that's nice. Now just to wait for our flight. Here you go. We brought along some sugar-free gummies for Turkey, so when we took off and landed, then he could have something to chew on. Once in Washington, we went and stayed with Curtis's grandparents for the night.
Turkey. Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry, I'm sabotaging the conversation.
You are.
Curtis was able to help his grandpa get some of their Christmas decor set up, so that was fun. We're going for a little ride.
Turkey.
Curtis had told me that they would play a lot back here, but I had no idea there were so many trails and it was such a big area. Curtis is showing us, or me, some of the trails on his grandparents' property. Some stuff I haven't seen before, so this is really fun. You enjoying this, Turkey? Whoa! Just get hit in the face!
What happened?
He just got hit whacked in the face.
Oh, well, this was our playground and we loved it.
I had no idea that we had forest like this. This would have been so cool. These little kids. One thing I forgot about in Washington are the blackberries. We're getting sprayed. The window's kind of open. What was that, Turkey?
Alright, maybe this one.
Maybe this trail was a little bit tight. His grandma was so sweet to cut some of her holly tree. She had tons of berries, and so she gave me some clippings that I was able to take home to give to my mom, and then I actually packed some, so we would have some for Christmas this year. You just might see those in a decorating video here in the next little while. We'll see.
Oh. Did you hear Mommy coming? Is that what happened? Yeah, you're a little faker. You are. You're just a little... Oh, you're just a little faker, aren't you? Huh? Aren't you? Look at there. Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She was talking up a storm.
And then after a nice visit with them, we headed off to go spend the rest of the time with my family. It was super weird to be back in Washington. It felt normal to be back, but at the same time it felt different. Kind of hard to explain. My sister made some of her yummy pepper nuts. While there we did lots of holding babies and playing with puzzles and talking, and we even got to use a hot tub a couple times.
Turkey.
Who's that?
Turkey. Are you cold? Are you hot?
Oh, Melody, that looks so funny.
Did you shower?
Oh, that is funny. Look at her foot. Look at her foot.
Is that glove?
Do you think that's going to seal it, Mel?
We'll see if it gets wet.
Oh, this is lovely.
And they'll clean it again.
Hey, Corey. I left the audio on for some of those clips so you can see how random some of our conversations are. Just to explain my sister's foot, she had just recently cut her toe pretty severely, so she didn't want to get it wet. That's why she had the glove on her foot. It's cold. I always
It's
forget.
not recording, is it? Oh,
Yeah, it's recording. Yeah. Okay. We decided we had done lots of sitting, so one morning we went out and took a walk together. It was about 28 degrees or so, nice and crisp outside. I forgot how beautiful the landscape is in Washington. It really is gorgeous. I believe this was the Glacier River or something like that.
It almost sounds like breaking glass. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Then we celebrated an early Thanksgiving. We had quite a delicious spread. Yams and green bean casserole, sweet potatoes, turkey, homemade cranberry sauce. It was very tasty. It was pretty fun to see our little guy with his grandpa. He wasn't too sure what he thought about him, but it's kind of sad because he hardly ever gets to see him. Anyways, we then opened up some family gifts. We had exchanged names earlier in the year. Then we were able to share those with each other.
Don't shake it too hard. You gotta read what it says.
Look at
the box first.
12,000 piece puzzle.
Once we had finished passing around gifts, then we shared some pumpkin pie for dessert. We had some of that with some whipped cream. And then my sister had gotten a DVD for part of her gift. It was a sequel to Defense of the New Haven. I believe it was called Return to the Defense of the New Haven. And that was really neat to watch together. The family that puts these videos together, they do a really good job, and there's always a message to it, something that where it ends and it leaves you thinking about something important. You know, it's not just mindless entertainment. So anyways, it's the kind of thing that everybody can benefit from, young and old. Plus they have super cute actors, so that's always fun. I will include a link of some sort to the video in the description box.
It's cold out here.
The next day, the guys went out and rented some bikes. They went and did some trail riding, I guess you would call it. Here's a few clips that they got while they were out there. My husband said it didn't look that impressive, but when you were there, it was actually a lot more tricky than it looked. He said that he was glad to be able to say he did it, but he probably wouldn't make a habit of doing much of this. It seemed like if you weren't careful, you could get yourself pretty hurt. But overall, he enjoyed getting the experience of going out with the guys. And then since the guys were out, we decided to go do some thrifting. I can't tell you, there was something about going around and looking at the thrift stores that I hadn't seen in a while. The items that they had, I just couldn't get over the variety, the amount, just the different styles. We do not have that here where I live, and so even though I was mostly just looking at things, it just felt so good. I was like, my decor cup was filled, or if that makes any sense. It was just so lovely to walk around and look at all of the different items. It was amazing. And then we got to surprise a friend, somebody I had worked for, friend of the family. We stopped by where she was working and said hi, and that was fun. Then of course on the way home we picked up a little bit of coffee. So we just got back from thrifting, took the kids. Thankfully they did pretty good. We were able to see a friend, so that was super cool. Anyways, I'll show you guys what I got. I feel like it's really hard to find good things in our area. It's not easy to find clothes and just for just anything. Like, it's hard to find. I feel like we don't really have, I don't know, I'm not used to this, or there's certain styles coming back home where I'm like, there's a lot more options or stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what we got. I found this sweet little book. Actually, Betsy found it, and then I was like, hey, I'll get that. So I snagged it. And then grabbed these shoes for Sheila. Dirk, he needed a couple shirts, so grabbed a couple of those shirts. A couple shirts for him. This green one is really nice. Then a few for summer with that coming up. Grabbed a shirt for my sister-in-law. It was on the clearance rack, and I thought it looked kind of cute. Grabbed another shirt for Dirk, and then this jacket. I thought that was a fun one. Maybe once I lose a little more weight, it just might fit better. And then we spent the afternoon painting and listening to each other's music. That was kind of fun. It's always neat to see what music my family has come across, so we'll each take turns playing songs, and then it's a great way to find some new music that you might like. One popular thing for the guys was playing pool. I will say the house that we were able to get had lots of options of things to do. So they spent a fair bit of time downstairs playing pool.
Yes, it is. It's 101. There are 101 different reasons why I want to be in here. On this very, whoa, this one is way lower. No wonder they love me.
I went with that one. Okay. Can you tell that we enjoyed the hot tub? We didn't use it a ton, but there were different times different people were out there, and I haven't used one myself very often, so it was pretty neat to be able to use one. And then it was time to pack up and head out. It took quite the teamwork to get everything packed up and loaded. Everyone pitched in and collected their things and got them in the vehicles, and we got out on time. I'll maybe see if I can't include a link to this specific Airbnb. It had plenty of space. As you could see, we were all able to stay there, so it worked great. Now we are going to be headed back to the family house. Spent a couple days here, and it was a lot of fun. We're tired, but it was good. After leaving the cabin, we decided on kind of a whim to drive up to Mount Baker. We were about 30 minutes away from it, and in heading to my parents, we would have been driving away from it even further. So we thought, hey, we're still close. Why not just drive up and let Dirk see the snow? So that's what we did.
We're gonna drive up to Mount Baker because we're really close, and we wish we could ski today, but we can't. I don't think it's open to the public today. So, yeah, we're gonna take our coffee up there from Joe's Coffee, and we're gonna go see what it looks like up there.
You know what's interesting is I've actually, up until the last couple years, I lived in Washington, basically from when I was a kid, and I had only gone up to Mount Baker one time. So this makes it 2 times. Look at this turkey. Oh, what do you think, turkey? You like it?
Let's go.
Wow. Wow.
Got a turkey.
Is it cold? Brr. This was actually Dirk's first time to be in snow. At first he thought it was fun, but then I think he didn't like the cold. Hopefully this year we'll get some snow where we live and he'll get to play in it a little bit. We'll see. Back at the family house, it was really neat to see what my siblings and family had done to the different areas, see how much things had changed, and to, admire some of the old pictures and things that I hope to one day get hands on. Anyways, and of course, some of this footage I just wanted to have so we can look back later and be like, see guys, this is the house that I grew up in. Hi, darling.
We're going to get our pictures taken. It's probably 20 degrees right now. The wind is blowing hard with wind chill probably 10 degrees. Dirk is freezing, as you can tell.
So we are getting ready to have our pictures taken. It's really pretty, but really cold. Everyone's dressed up all nice. So far everyone's smiling, but hopefully it stays that way. My sister booked a really good photographer, and she did awesome with the massive group of people and the little kids that maybe were fussy or didn't exactly work with you. Or thanks to the neighbors who let us head over to their property to take some pictures. After church on Sunday, we came home. My mom had done a lamb roast. It was absolutely delicious, if you can't tell. And then everyone chipped in and helped get the meal ready. Of course, we had another delicious spread of food. It was really nice to sit down with everybody and eat a meal together. Times to make memories. Curtis spent a bit of time helping my dad kind of mess around with his computer a bit, and then it was time to say goodbye. When are we going to be back to see them? I don't know. God only knows, but we like to say we just need a wedding or a baby, and then we'll be back. With our flight the next day and travel time to the airport, we didn't want to have issues with traffic or get stuck or delayed, so we ended up spending the night with our grandparents again, and then we headed out that morning. Once again, I pulled out some more of those gummies for the turkey, and this flight was a little bit rougher than normal for him just because he was tired, but we survived it, and everybody on the plane was really gracious. Nobody gave us mean looks or was difficult, so we felt like God really helped us, and He gave grace as it was needed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with either a cooking and cleaning or decorating or something of the sort. I still haven't decided.